What I'm doing out here in Arizona, there's this word sustainable that we throw around that I feel is applicable, not just in terms of a small local economy or a larger global economy, all those things. I think that also applies to just an artist in their creative flow. You see a lot of guys who are successful earlier on, and they start to not be successful, and they get a little desperate, desperate to be relevant in a world that no longer understands them. Plenty of food, plenty of clothing, plenty of shelter at this point. Now we're just kind of rats eating each other and eating ourselves. We've lost touch with that friction, that friction that keeps you moving, keeps you on your toes, keeps you growing, keeps you learning, keeps you surviving. We've kind of lost touch with that in a way. So we've lost touch with that kind of creative side, I think, or utility. Not in charge, and keep that art alive, keep those stories alive. I have much more to say now in music, in words, with this endeavor. Yeah, I do what I do because I enjoy it. I enjoy farming, I enjoy winemaking, I enjoy writing music, I enjoy performing songs, writing songs, just in general, doing. And I'm always going to be doing. Whether I'm relevant or not, I think is irrelevant. Because I'm going to do what I'm going to do regardless of whether somebody knows about it or not. That's just in my nature. So you can see I'm in the studio. I'm always writing. I'm working with Tool, Perfect Circle, Puscifer all the time. Just slowly, hedging our way through it all to present. If I was just doing those things, you start to run out of actual life experiences. All you're going to write about is the bus or a fucked up lawsuit, or you just kind of lose your way, become disconnected. This is the reconnect. As a legacy, I feel like some of the music we've done will live, will live on its own. But I feel like using Bowie as an example. Bowie passes away. People line up to freak out that he's gone, and they're reverent about what he's done. And it's, in a way, that's done. Like, he's done it. He can't do anymore. He's no longer here. So there's a reverence to him and a worship of sorts, a fan reaction to what he's done, and now he no longer is here. But that's kind of one direction. What we've done, or what we're setting up as a community here in northern Arizona, southern Arizona, with the winemaking and just the culinary efforts and the community efforts that go along with it, and all the collateral benefits of a winemaking and grape growing community. There might be some founders of that movement, but if we are no longer here, there are other people that continue what we've started. So in a way, that's more of a legacy because you've actually established something that can continue 100, 200 years beyond you, which sets up that artistic process, winemaking, food growing, all the industries that surround that, all the activities that surround it, and of course the art of celebrating those struggles. Because we're, as a winemaker, you need grapes, so you're slave to the sun and the rain. You are slave to Mother Nature to understand her processes and what she wants, and she does not care what you want, so you're having to work around that. So that celebration around the fire at the end of a long hunt or a long agricultural endeavor, that art, that's what it tells the story of what struggles you've gone through. It's the celebration of life along with the struggle of actually trying to survive. If you really kind of look at it, your legacy, if executed properly in the nuances that I identify with it, it's not so much about you, it's about laying groundwork and honoring your past and honoring your family and going forward for your children and their children. You're setting up a foundation for them where they still have to struggle. Just laying it out for them and just handing them a big bank account that's not gonna help them. They have to struggle in some way. They have to earn this thing. And this, I feel like vineyards and winery and the music is something that requires some struggle. You have to find your way in it. You can't just be handed it. The Verde Valley in general, it's not for everybody. This area of Arizona, it's one of those things you have to resonate with this area to really dig in and be here. It'll spit you out like a bad liver transplant.